Welcome to Tush Twins, heard and seen exclusively on MalcolmPresents.com, a a streaming platform heard round the world and beyond.
Into the
And then
universe.
my
Hello.
You
two,
have to say something so that it comes up. So say what is that?
what is
I
that?
am showing you my nails, my Hanukkah
The
nails.
Hanukkah
One
nails.
has a menorah and a Jewish star, Star David. This hand has a dreidel. It has Chai and a Star David because I'm always getting Chai.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
And
I'm
what does your
fine.
shirt say?
My shirt says,
Yes.
"Don't panic, it's organic."
Damn it.
It didn't.
No, it didn't come up.
Now,
There you
it came
go.
up on mine.
Oh, okay, it didn't come up on mine. Don't panic, it's organic.
Oh,
Yes. You see it?
Yes,
yeah. Anyway, Max,
now
raise your head a little bit. Your chin is
I don't want to raise my head. If I raise my head, then it's
no,
gonna
no, no, raise the camera.
very funny.
Or raise your head.
Um,
It could be 2 inches taller.
Me? If
If
I
you
do
raise
any
your
more,
head,
it's gonna go
your
all the
neck.
way over. Woo!
Ooh.
Woo!
It looks like you're on a seesaw. Up and down, up and down.
Woo! That's how my stomach is.
I'm
Woo!
getting nauseous. Don't do it.
Uh,
I get seasick.
Uh,
Oy.
okay, so
we
so
won't talk about anything serious.
well, and it's
No.
the holidays, DAZE, which means we need a report from our resident dazed and confused redhead because we are the Tush twins. We didn't do the opening. And
It's okay. They know who
don't
we
mess
are.
with the Brooklyn Goyles. If you mess with one of us, you will get a
You
swift
mess,
kick in the
you
tush.
mess with us both.
Maybe we should call
Right.
it the Brooklyn Goyles.
The
No,
Brooklyn
it's
Goyles.
the Tush
Now we're the
twins,
Tush twins.
Tush
Who are
twins.
aka
Brooklyn?
the Brooklyn girls. People
Yes,
like the
we
Tush
are.
twins name. So,
Yes.
so in the gummy world, I mean, for the holidays, what are
Yes,
the
I
offering? What are the
made,
offerings?
well, this season, um, since I just give them out as gifts because I can't sell them because I'm not allowed to yet. So and they're all just gifts since it's legal. I make eggnog flavor.
Oh God,
I made a white
eggnog
chocolate
gummies. Oh,
eggnog gummies. Oh my God, they're delicious.
Hmm.
really?
Gingerbread
I love gingerbread.
flavor.
I gotta get gingerbread.
And my favorite is like it's like a raspberry for Hanukkah. It's like almost like a Joya jelly ring. The inside of a
Of
Joya
course you would
jelly
make
ring.
that. Are there any
Yes.
latke flavored ones?
No, no, it's very hard to make a potato flavored lot for a
Well,
flavored
if you have sufganiyot, which is the donuts, is there any particular like the
yay.
raspberry would be like a flavor for that, you
That's
know?
what I did. I made it like a
So,
Joyva jelly, which is raspberry, and I
and then
make them like the sufganiyot.
oh, well, the sufganiyot you can also put applesauce, so you can maybe do like an apple one kind of, right?
I've done apple
I mean, I
ones
don't
in the
think sour
fall.
cream would be the one to use,
No,
but
I've done apple gummies, apple
mm-hmm.
flavored gummies, and with cinnamon.
Let's say it goes well with your latkes.
It does.
There, there you go.
As I said before, is this going to be a high holiday? High?
It's
It's
gonna be
always a
because
high, high.
it's drink your gin and tonica
Yeah.
and smoke
Mm.
your marijuana.
Have a happy, happy,
Happy, happy, happy,
happy,
happy
happy, happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Right, that's it.
Hanukkah.
Actually,
And then,
that's going around the YouTube now.
yeah, well,
Of course it is. It's the
it,
time of year.
well, Hanukkah and Christmas are the same day,
Yeah, Christmas Day
And
and
and then
and one of my
First night of
favorite
Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa is
songs,
the next day.
Christmas, is I'll be stoned for Christmas.
I'm sure you will.
And the day after, and the day after,
And
and the
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 day
day
after.
after
day
that, the day after
after
that.
that,
There are
Till New
12
Year's 2030.
wonderful songs. Willie Nelson came out with a little dealer boy.
the, the little dealer boy.
The little deal.
Yes, I wish I could play these on. It's
Oh my
very funny.
God.
These are all the names of songs, and Louis Armstrong is Christmas Night in Harlem, and that
Right.
mentions let's see what's it just
The little dealer boy.
little chuckle, the Christmas tree makes you want to smoke the mistletoe.
Ah,
And
fabulous.
then yeah, I think it's great. And then you have Major Glazer's Christmas trees. Let's see, I'm looking for the Santa brought me weed for Christmas.
Well, after you smoke a doobie, you'll find Santa Claus coming down the
Yeah,
chimney.
make sure you turn the fire off.
That's right. We
We
don't
don't
want him
light it.
to. He might burn his tush. Get it? Tush.
Tush.
And
Woo!
then Snoop Dogg came out with "'Twas Night Before Christmas." And who needs eggnog when you got Snoop Dogg? And he
No.
asked Saint Nick, "Yo, Santa, what's up? Did you bring me some chronic and Tanqueray gin I can mix with my tonic?"
Oh, God. Well,
You think Snoop Dogg was actually a pothead?
oh, he
He gave
was.
it up though.
I think he gave it up, and who else gave it up? Who's the guy from Cheers? What's his name? Why am I blanking
Cheers?
on his name?
Ted Danson?
No, the other guy, the bartender, the
Oh,
young
Woody Harrelson.
Willie, that's Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. Yeah, I
And
think he
then they
gave it
have
up too.
one. Here's my favorite one. Get sucked into a Hanukkah cannabis trance. Hava Nagila and around infused potato latkes. It's called Pod in the Latkes.
Pot in the latkes. Is this
Yes,
something one of your guys would make at one of those meals?
Pot in a
I think
latkes.
they should. This is by rapper Abby Dorsey.
I don't know. Still
I'm still
uh,
learning. These are great. I've never heard them. And I started listening to some of them. I'm going, holy moly, they're funny.
Christmas music
They're
on another level.
on
Yeah.
another level. There was another level.
I'm
So as I said,
Don't
don't panic.
panic.
It's organic.
organic.
Have fun in the sun.
But
So
everyone be healthy, be careful, do not drive and smoke, do not
nope.
eat and smoke.
And do
Do not
not
Stay
take
drink and
home
smoke.
and don't, well, most of all,
and do
you
not take
I mean,
any
don't
drugs
drink and drive. Put it that way.
don't drink and
don't drink and
drive
smoke.
at
And
all.
don't take any drugs from people you don't know.
Right.
Yes, and only pot. That's the only good
Well,
drug. It's not even a drug. It's magic.
that's what they used to
It's
say.
ma-
That's what they used to say
Doesn't do
to,
anything. I don't
it's n-
smoke.
it's not a drug,
that's
it's
what they said about
magic.
LSD when I was a teenager.
Magic.
Oh yeah. Well, there was
I
stuff
love
going around that we didn't even know about. But yeah, yeah. And stuff today, you got to really be careful because of the fentanyl laced
Well, that's what
Well,
I'm
things.
yeah, that
saying.
everything like that. You don't do anything. And only buy it from reputable places. If it's a legal store, do
Yeah,
not go to any of those head shops.
right.
Go to a legal pharmacy that sells it legally, that has the license.
How do you know?
Because
How do you tell?
because you don't go to a place
I mean,
that's a head shop. You don't go to one of those places, or we have a smoke shop and they sell it behind the counter hidden away. You don't go to those
No.
places
how
ever
do you know if a dispensary is okay to go to?
because they have to have the license. They have the health department coming in.
I mean, what do you look
Everything
for
has
in the store to make sure that you
it
see
has a
that on the
license
wall?
on the
On the
license are
wall?
all on the wall. Yes, and when you before you walk in, you'll see the license on the door. And it's
And then you're hoping
has
the
to be in
license
New
is a
Jersey.
real one. It's
Oh,
like,
well,
Well,
you know,
most, yeah, they are. They are. They can't get away with it anymore. They're actually closing down all the fake
the illegal
places,
ones.
the
good.
illegal ones, and they should,
Oh yeah.
like the weed bus. They closed them
Oh,
all down by
the weed
us.
bus. I remember the weed bus in the village, in the city.
Yeah,
On
they had them all over the
I think
city.
it
They
was on
had them
like
all over
First
Jersey.
Avenue or
The weed
something.
bus?
Yeah,
The
the
weed
weed
bus.
bus. It was like, I remember walking by and seeing the weed bus, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I think it was on like
Yeah.
First Avenue, and I'm like, what the hell? It's crazy. I
Yeah,
knew nothing.
That was
I know
legal? The
nothing.
weed bus?
the weed bus. They have weed
The
buses all over
weed
here in
bus.
Jersey.
Yeah. They,
They
s-
They closed them down. They reopened because they made so much money. The fines, they pay 10,000 a day for the
it doesn't matter.
fines. It didn't make a difference to them. But
Right.
they close them all down now. They cannot. And that's why all these little tiny head shops are selling paraphernalia and stuff. they're going to even stop them from selling paraphernalia, which is, that should only be in the one place where you know everything is normal and legal.
Well,
So,
unfortunately, you're right. I mean, you're right, but unfortunately, a lot of people get duped and they don't know. So
yeah,
education's important. They'll just go in and say, "Hey, it's a dispensary. They say it is, so this must be
That's
fine."
right.
now they
So
have to ask for the license. Always ask to see their license and see their personal license, and you'll see their picture on the wall. And they have to be rated by the health department. They're checked.
mhm. All right,
Well,
Now,
good to
there
know.
are stores that are legal that sell Delta 8 and 9, which is it's not
What
considered
is Delta 8 and
what's
cannabis.
Delta
9?
8 and 9?
Delta 8 is from the not the cannabis plant,
Oh, the other end of it. Okay.
yes, the other end of
One
it.
that has no
And
drugs in there or
yeah,
hallucinogenic?
they have drugs. You can get stoned from those
Well, there's
plants, but you're not
THC and then
seeing. This
there's
is THC and CBN,
mm,
CBC,
CBD,
see,
FBI,
there's so
CIA,
many.
all of them.
Paula, I
Uh,
just have a new job for you. You can have people call you to check out head shops.
I
We
have
do.
been educating myself. I read everything I can about it because if I do end up getting my license, I want to be prepared before anyone else. I want to make sure I know everything. Yes, Mitchell, I am.
Mm. He's smiling right now. You know that.
Yes.
I mean,
And if I
the
ever open a catering place, it would be called Mitchie's,
Well,
yeah,
the head.
Mitchell's place.
Mitchie,
Mitchie's. No, Mitchie's. Got to
Mitchie's,
be Mitchie's.
Mitchie's. Yeah, it would be
Definitely.
Mitchie's.
I mean, all those years of everyone getting on his case, and now it's
Not
illegal
me.
everywhere. And he was like always being,
Yeah, but
put in the
that's
corner.
not.
He was been put in the corner a lot.
But
No
some
one
Yeah,
puts Mitchie in the
in
corner
a corner.
or a
And I
baby
would
in the
call my
corner.
place, if I had a restaurant, it would call Mitchie's place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Mitchell
The
High?
head of the company,
The head, the company head, to be
the
called.
company head.
Right.
Something,
Mitchie's.
smoking marijuana isn't fun anymore. It used to be when it was illegal and it was sort of a rebel type of thing.
It's not fun anymore. I don't.
No,
Oh, it's still
I'm gonna
fun.
disagree with you.
I'm gonna disagree with you. Totally.
psychologically,
Mm,
Nah.
it's in the days going back in the 60s and 70s when was smoking a bit, or into the 80s, when you smoked, you were like being a rebel and defying authority.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
now you
But
don't have to define
now you
authority,
don't.
No,
and
the
and
define.
you could doobie doobie do
Yeah.
away. It's just like
Doobie doobie
doobie
doo.
doo, doobie doo.
Doobie doobie.
Maybe Frank
Yes.
Sinatra, could do the
Yeah.
song for the company. But yeah,
I think it's a great thing. It helps people. It
Oh,
makes people that are ill. There's people that are going through cancer,
yeah.
people that just want to fill out and not have to worry about
Like everything else,
drinking.
the item is not bad. The abuse of it is.
It's the abuse of everything.
It's like alcohol.
well, if they want to be
The abuse.
chill and not have to worry about anything, I'm just saying there was an article in the Times today about how Amanda Hess wrote How I Aged into the Bad Christmas Movie. And she
Oh,
starts this whole thing about Netflix and Hallmark. What they have in common is made for TV Christmas movies, initially made for older folks, but now millennials are aging in. They mock these movies, but now because, they're putting like millennial bait in the movies, they're giving it a little more sexual innuendo. And
yep,
so the thing is, people are so pummeled with stress that these movies are becoming more and more popular because it's
yep,
just a formula and it's pure fantasy. It's like
stupid.
all the, it's a formula. All the things are pretty much the same. I mean, they said here that there's a protagonist. One could be like a pastry chef or a gift shop. It's in an Alaskan inn or a Scottish castle. I mean, Lindsay Lohan has done two of them. Mayim Bialik did one.
Mind
And
beyond.
Mayim
Hanukkah
Bialik
one?
did one a kind of Hallmark kind of movie about they get stuck in some location in Colorado or something, and she lives in LA and he I don't know whatever and
She
then
should
the
do a
whole
Hanukkah movie. I mean, she's an Orthodox Jew.
there
Yeah.
are more Hanukkah movies coming. They've done more Hanukkah movies.
I
They
have
said
never
that
seen one except Eight Crazy Nights. I don't
uh
remember growing up watching a
No,
Hanukkah movie.
no,
me
If
growing
either.
up,
you're out
no.
there listening,
But
please,
no, they are.
Hanukkah.
They are doing more on the Hallmark and Netflix. They're because they know they have an audience for
So,
that.
so my favorite one is A Christmas Carol with the
Which one?
I'm,
A
I'm
Christmas
forgetting
Carol,
the name.
or so there is a Christmas Carol. I mean, I
But
saw something today that
what's his
kind of
name? The
made
English guy.
Yeah, well, they're both English, I'll
they're
tell
all
you.
Ebenezer. I mean,
Yeah,
what's his name?
Ebenezer Scrooge. The one with Ebenezer Scrooge.
That's
Uh,
a Christmas Carol,
no, I
right?
know. What's his
Hmm.
name?
That's Reginald.
No, no, Reginald Owings.
No,
No.
no, I know who you mean. I know who you mean. There's been so many iterations of that, though. That's the issue. But
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
British actor. Yeah. But
Well, that
what I
maybe
found today interesting was on Chewy.com,
A
which
Christmas
is
Carol.
you can look it up. We'll talk.
Yeah, yeah.
A,
Talk.
Chewy.com, which is for pets. It's a site that you get pet food and pet stuff, right? You use Chewy,
Yes,
right?
I use Chewy.
They're terrific. I
Excuse me,
really
Alistair Sim.
you break
Alice
it up,
Sims. Yes, that's the
Alistair
Alice.
one,
Sim.
Alice Sims. That's it. That's the
Uh,
best
That's it.
one.
really?
Yeah.
Yes, that's my favorite one.
Well, Chewy.com says and they did a poll of what movies to watch with your pet for
With
the,
your pet?
through people who buy there. But you can, it's their favorite movies. You can watch it with your pet. I don't know. I don't know how that even got The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas,
Yeah.
I
The
still watch that.
Muppet Christmas Carol,
I love the
um,
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Elf,
I saw that.
A Christmas Story,
Hmm.
National
Yeah.
Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and Home Alone. I'm not
What?
quite sure,
Home Alone,
except
no.
how the Grinch and the Muppets get in there. Why the dogs would be looking at those? Because Sparkles watches Lucky Dog every Saturday,
Mm.
or we tape it.
Aw.
And then
So
the
does
more
Elsa.
so does my one favorite movies are White Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Bing
I
Crosby
love
and Danny
Danny
Kaye.
Kaye.
And it's about two entertainers who team up to save a failing inn,
Rosemary
sorry.
Clooney.
Right. Now this had to be a predecessor for some of these Hallmark movies because those movies they take place in like something needs to be done. The chef has to make a good meal. They have to save an inn like
And
this.
in,
Saving
and
Amy.
it has to snow.
Right, it has to snow. There has to be frosted pine
It
cones and
snows,
Christmas decorations in
snow,
the
snow,
so
snow, snow,
so there's and
snow,
then there's
snow.
Love Actually, which is very big. It's an
Hmm.
ensemble
Well, that's a new one,
rom-com
yeah.
with Keira Knightley and Hugh Grant and a lot of multiple
And
stories. Anyway, Die Hard,
That's a
all
eh,
question.
right.
Is
You
that a
know,
Christmas
I
movie?
know.
That's not a Christmas
They
well,
movie.
call it because it takes place on
It's
during
at Christmas, but
Christmas,
Christmas,
it's
and
right.
it's like,
So Bruce Willis is, it's set in a holiday backdrop.
yeah.
Then there's Polar Express, which is Tom Hanks voiced uh the
yes, that's
animated
okay.
journey. The
Eh,
Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
yes, I like
Uh,
that one.
and my favorite, Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton.
I
Bad
love that
Santa.
movie.
Okay, that I have to be
I like Billy
watching.
Bob
I
Thornton.
love Bad Santa.
You
I
know,
do too.
it and then I don't know, I never saw this. The Shop Around the Corner with James Stewart and Margaret Sullivan.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
It's a romantic comedy about two employees who unknowingly correspond through letters as
Yeah,
Christmas approaches.
the two versions of it.
It says, think of
It's
You've Got Mail.
yeah
Oh,
Um,
okay.
they work in a stew in Vienna or something, a gift shop,
Oh,
right. And
and
then
initially he's doing corresponding to like a pen pal type of thing. And
Right.
she's
Okay,
doing
so you got
corresponding
mail.
to the pen pal type
Right.
of thing.
That's the you got mail kind of thing. And
Right,
then
and there's a letter, and they go to their mailbox and take it out. It's a post office box,
right.
and they
And
have sort of uh, antagonistic when she comes. He's sort of like the manager or will be manager, and they have an antagonistic relationship.
uh, well, that
No.
always makes for
But you
good
know
TV.
that it's sort of like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
they
it's
end up
Well,
getting married
it's
at
a
the
good
end.
movie.
then they have quote Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Yeah.
which is the stop action, and then the Princess Switch, which is like a Hallmark movie. It's about it's a charming romantic comedy about a duchess and a baker who switch lives for the holidays. That's the Hallmark Netflix sign of a Christmas movie. Then they
Uh-huh.
and then they have Gremlins in here because it's a dark comedy horror set during the holiday season. And receives a strange creature as a pet. I wouldn't want my dog to watch that and get
No,
nightmares. Sparkles would
no.
like, are you kidding me?
Are these movies for pets?
No, they're for the
Oh,
owners, but the pets, get to
oh.
sit on the
They can
couch while
watch it
they
also.
watch it. They can watch it. But I
Oy
mean,
vey.
I don't know what movie. I mean, what movie would you have Elsa watch? I don't know. I mean,
Elsa
I
doesn't care. She only likes watching like we watch the Animal Network. She likes
yeah.
watching all the dog shows.
Does she
Well,
She,
does she watch Dog Whisperer?
Sparkles
I
with
do.
with Caesar.
Yeah, Cesar
I
Um,
Romero.
watch them.
he doesn't. Lucky Dog also has the trainer aspect in it, so she likes Lucky Dog because it focuses on a rescue dog that helps a family, and the
Oh,
Yeah.
guy puts
they may
together
like they have both on some of the older stations, the old Rin Tin Tins
Oh.
and
Lassie.
Lassie. Mhm.
No. Do, 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 do,
No, I'm
do.
talking about for the dogs, not for you.
Yeah, it's for me too. I don't know. I was flipping through channels yesterday, and I saw on one of the streaming they had Leave It to Beaver on there.
Mm. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
that.
Oh
But
my
I'm watching
God.
now, of course, I'm watching High Chaparral. I watch Bonanza,
You're so
Cheyenne.
you're
Oh,
so
what
weird.
station? I love Cheyenne.
Cheyenne is great.
No,
It's
actually, my
on eight.
favorite was Maverick.
I love Maverick.
James
I've seen it
Gardner.
so many times. And then when what's his name left, and they had
Which one
oh my
had the
God,
theme song? The guy was really cute, and the other guy da 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 da. It was
that's
two
Wild
guys.
Wild West.
That's it. Wild Wild
I watch
West.
that
That's
every
the.
Saturday morning.
Oh
He
my
just passed
God.
away a year or so
And
ago.
Who? I can't
oh,
Uh,
remember.
Roger Moore. Roger Moore was on. He played the
he
cousin.
played the cousin, and I
Yes,
forget the name
towards
of the
the end.
brother. There was a brother
Right.
also.
There
Well,
was
Bart. It was Brett
Bart
Maverick and Bart Maverick.
and Bart
Bart
and what's
and Brett.
yeah, Brett.
yeah, my dad used to like that, so I would watch it with him. You know.
I
Well, I
always
used to
watch
love Have
Westerns.
Gun Will Travel
I watch that too.
because
It's on right
he was
after.
atypical
You're
I
both
loved
weird.
him. I love that
because
Why
show.
was
I
because
he
watch it.
atypical?
he was butt ugly.
Yeah, but he was sexy
Well,
but
yeah,
ugly.
with his pocked skin.
Who
He was very sexy.
Yeah,
didn't watch that?
his personality was.
Uh,
Yes, yeah, I loved it.
I
And
remember watching Bonanza.
I watched, yeah,
Uh,
but
Mm.
my favorite show of all time was The Virginian.
yeah, that was a good one
Yeah.
actually.
I was a James Jory
We
freak.
watched that
Can
too.
you imagine if these guys were making the royalties? I think when they did it, they weren't making the royalties of the shows
No,
the way they do
no,
now.
No,
no,
no.
no. I can't imagine what the cast of The Big Bang Theory makes.
Well,
Not only did
Oh
they
my
make
Romano
$1 million
God.
is a
an
billion.
episode,
Ray Romano is a billionaire from reruns.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, so is Seinfeld.
so it's the
Seinfeld also,
Seinfeld.
Yeah,
and Larry David.
yeah. Well,
God bless him.
who'd have thunk a show about nothing would make them billionaires?
Why can't we do something and make this
This is a
a
show
big
about
issue?
nothing.
Right.
This is a show about nothing. We should advertise it.
Hello, this is a show about
Actually,
And we
this
want to
nothing.
be billionaires, so
this is a
come
Yes,
show.
on.
This is a show about everything.
it's about nothing but
Everything.
Yeah,
everything.
It's
what
it's
what
about
haven't we covered?
well, there are things in this world we haven't covered.
The
You
only
know
thing
that.
we haven't covered, well, you don't
There's a
want to do
lot of things.
politics. It's fun.
No, no,
And
no,
we
no,
don't
no, no,
really
no, no,
cover
no.
sex, which I'd love to do a
No.
show strictly on sex.
Oh,
Well,
did you watch a show, The Full Monty?
yes.
No. When was that
Did you
Show
on?
or the
no,
movie?
the TV show.
There's
They're
a
doing
TV
a
show?
TV
Yeah,
show for
when
cancer, for
is,
prostate cancer.
has that been on yet?
It's on. I'm taped it. I started watching last night. Mandy Moore from Dancing with Stars is choreographing it. It's
When is this on?
hysterical. It was on. Go see if
Oh,
you can find it. It was
oh,
on
What station?
NBC. Oh my God,
recent?
it's hysterical. Just
Wh-
like the other day it was on.
Oh, it was an app. You didn't have to.
No, it's hysterical.
Did
I
you
didn't
see?
finish it yet, but these
Wait a minute, is this
guys,
series or just a show?
just that one night, it's
And,
for cancer. They're learning,
and
they
they're
have to
supposed
learn
to
in
be doing the
6 days.
They're supposed to be doing the full
Full
Monty.
Monty,
That
yes.
wouldn't be on NBC. That would be on one of the apps. One of the.
No, it's on either that or
Is it
Fox.
peak?
I'm not sure. But I was watching it. I started it
But
last night. I thought I'd pee in my pants. I can't wait to
Really?
finish it tonight.
Oh, I gotta check that
It's
out.
hysterical.
well, actually,
I don't know what to look for, which channel to look for it on.
well,
I'll tell you in a
let's go to the
second.
movie.
Huh?
Let's go to the movie,
It
the full
must be
Monty.
streaming somewhere.
Yeah.
No, it's not the movie.
No,
What
I
is
No,
know.
it?
it's the TV.
It's a TV
Okay, it's on
show.
Fox. It's on Fox.
Fox.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, the full Monty.
All right.
And I can tell you how funny it is. It's
Wow.
hysterical. I'm
That's been
enjoying
on
it.
already.
Dennis
Okay.
and I both. Yeah, it's with Anthony Anderson.
Oh,
Oh,
but by the way, I know what you guys got for Christmas presents.
what?
One.
We're Mets fans.
That's what I was gonna say. You got Juan Soto.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, we got Soto. We
Eh,
won. We won. Cone divvied up
he's the
some
highest
cash,
paid in
like
ever.
any sport.
Ever. It
Uh,
gets
Oh, anything. I'm so
it got
happy that we won.
$769 million.
uh, uh, well,
75 million.
he's got to get through 5 years
Yeah.
though. I
And,
don't know what the
Yes.
drop off is. It's not like he's paying it in one lump sum,
no, right.
so it's being divvied up. But
Yeah,
Maybe
but
this
still,
year we have a chance to get
who
into
knows?
the
So what's going to happen
playoffs.
to Polar Bear? Are they going to get
I,
rid of him?
mm,
I don't
Alonzo, Pete.
know. I know.
Malta. No, they'll
They
have a
want to
Malta
make him
designated
D
hitter.
a
DH?
designated hitter.
Who?
And
Soto? No.
They want to make him a
Soto's a
pitcher, the
fielder.
full.
What are you talking about?
No,
What?
no, no. Who's the one who's going to the Yankees then?
Someone's going
There
to the
was one,
Yankees? It's
someone's
not.
going to me.
Ooh, I don't know.
I
Uh,
don't care. I want the Mets to win. I
I, I,
don't care how
I
they
still
do it,
don't like
when they do
designated
it.
hitters.
who?
I still don't like designated hitters. I haven't grown.
Oh, yeah, no,
But
I
that's
think
only
Pitt.
the American League, isn't
No,
it?
no,
No,
both
both.
leagues now.
Now?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's been
I,
wake up, kiddo.
Been that way for 4 or 5
Been
years.
that way for a few years.
I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
realize that.
Yeah, there's DHs in both leagues now. And
And I like the quicker
I
pitching, but I don't like that after the guy throws two pitches, he can't, throw a pickoff pitch anymore.
right. Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
some of these rules. They're
Because
not
that means that
advantages to the runner
the
then.
runner, they can take the bigger leads
Yeah,
if they
I
know
know.
Yeah.
the pitcher can't pick them off.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that either. Sorry. They did stuff to slow down to make the game faster.
Right,
They
which
try
I
to do
like.
this to make it because people have, the attention of
Lives.
a goldfish these days, Goldfish has an 8 second
What
attention
what you
span.
used to have is you had a guy like I'm forgetting it, Vince Scully.
Boodum,
You never
boodum,
listened to
boodum,
Vince Scully doing
boodum,
a game?
boodum, boodum, boodum.
Did you ever hear Vince Scully doing a game?
Yes,
He
I
would
remember
do
Vince Scully.
like
He's the
between
Dodgers.
Yeah.
where there would be no action, where the guy they're switching pitches or the guy was out there, they were talking on the mound or the guy was scratching himself. Vince Scully
Scratching
would come,
himself. That's what I
yeah,
like to
yeah,
watch.
Vince Scully would come up with these things, and you know that this pitcher, you know, yeah, he played in the little league with. And his father, he gave up so much background information that
Right,
was
right.
fascinating.
Mitch and our buddy Mikey
Yes.
Johnson.
Mickey.
I haven't spoken to Mikey in a while.
Well,
They
let's
would
get him on
be
the show.
Dodger buddies. They would like text each other, and they were major Dodger and Laker fans, and they would always text each other, during games and stuff. And they love Vince Scully. They were
Yeah.
just yeah,
Well, they
he's
just built a statue to him in Dodger Stadium.
good. He
Oh,
deserves
wow.
it.
And plus, they named the
Nice. He
street that he's
deserves
up.
it.
They named the street. I think it's
They
Vince
named the
Kelly Drive.
street and City Field for Tom Seaver somewhere. So
Oh,
Oh,
terrific.
Tom the
terrific.
man, Tom Terrific has a street at near the state, by right by the stadium.
But anyway, so you guys did you like the deal they did for Soto?
Well, it's a lot of money, but I'm glad we have Soto, you
I'm
know.
glad, and I wish, truthfully, all that money he's making, I hope he does some kind of foundation and some charity.
I'm sure he
Well,
will.
I mean, even if it isn't out of the goodness of his heart, it's probably good because of the tax purposes.
I'm hoping
But
he does
I
something because
I
that's a
I
lot of
I,
money, and I
I
think
don't
there are
know.
a lot of kids that need the
Yeah.
food.
A lot of them have
That's,
foundations, and
I'm sure
that
he will.
I
uh
hope so,
I
Um,
don't
because I'm
know.
so happy.
but it's not the game I grew up with. I mean, the game that I grew up with, rooting for the Brooklyn Dodgers, all these top baseball players had jobs in the off season to
Oh,
help
they all
support the
did.
family.
Well, not now.
No, no.
Well,
No,
I mean,
I think Soto, and turn back to Soto for a second. I think Francisco Lindor had a bit to do with that. I think he helped bring him over
you in?
to the
Oh, cool.
Mets. And I love Lindor. I love
Yes,
his attitude. I love his charity. I think our buddy Alonso has a charity also. So I mean, at least they're making their millions. I mean.
and
But
they're
but
giving
that
back.
deal was more than the pitcher on the Dodgers. It's a
oh
bigger
yeah,
deal than that.
Otani. He's
Yeah,
the highest paid player.
Otani.
Otani is earning a faulty $700 million over 10 years. I think this is a
So
15-year contract.
right. So then Otani's making more.
No, no. Well, per year, but not total.
Right,
But I
right.
think he
But
got, I forgot what it was. I think he's getting like $300 million on top.
Whoa.
I mean, he got some sort of
what
huge
can we
money.
do with that money
Uh,
aside
Hmm.
opening a charity and
I don't
then
know what, but
him
I'd
just
like to try.
disappearing for a year somewhere?
Run away.
But
Run away.
it wouldn't change me a bit. I still do my shows.
Absolutely.
It would
Except
change me.
wouldn't it would I'd be doing my shows from my private jet,
I'd
taking
be,
you to
and if I had all
some
that money
island.
and I had all that and I had my charities, well, I'll be in
And anyway, guys,
Saks, I'll go to Bergdorf's, I'd still be
I hate to tell
shopping.
you, but we've been on about 35 minutes.
Okay, so
Okay,
the last thing I'll say is I'm looking, there's Hammacher Schlemmer is
I
a
heard.
I sent that to you.
What's happening?
Yes,
It's a known, entity that, and sold really good stuff, right? Is high quality,
yep,
high
I
prices.
buy from there.
So I get their catalog because I bought something for my new great
I
niece
saw it.
there. And it's a vibrator.
A
You could buy a
vibrator?
vibrator for Christmas, and it's in their catalog. The Hammacher Schlemmer catalog has a vibrator in
And
it.
how much does it cost?
So I don't know. I didn't look at the price. I just sent a picture to these. I couldn't believe it. It
I
says
have it, the catalog. They sent me the catalog. I
right.
saw
So
it.
I renamed it Hammacher Schlonger. Okay.
Send me a picture. This is a present for the woman who has everything.
Absolutely. I don't know how much it is, but
I'm sure it's expensive.
I
But when
don't
you have
know.
husbands like we have, we
Right,
We
don't
don't
need
need
those
it.
things.
right,
We
right.
don't need that. We don't need those things. Oh, here it is. It's not that bad. It's comes in different colors.
No,
Wait a minute. Burgundy and black. It's
I
it's a
like the
hundred.
burgundy.
It's 149.95.
that's with batteries or not?
And wait a minute, if you want, you can get a personal rose massager for $59.95. It's the award-winning woman's sexual wellness massager. Here it is. That's what it looks.
Well,
I cut the top off. It had a bris. I
uh,
don't know.
well,
Anyway.
they had a movie, and I forget the name of it. I think it was.
Or it was bobatized. One of the two.
We'll talk more about this on the next show.
Yeah, you know what? This is the second week in a row that we didn't speak about Christmas lights. So next week,
Next
tune
week,
in
it's still
to the
before
show about
Christmas.
nothing and we'll talk about Christmas lights.
Anyway, guys,
I have the only one thing to
I'll be
say.
stoned for
um,
And I'm
Christmas.
singing,
we'll see each other next week. Keep on singing. Bye.
Ciao.
This this
Me,
is Tush Twins. This is Malcolm Berman, and I'm totally out of control of this show.
You
Bye.
always are. Ciao.
me.